Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena. Earlier, a look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for the Magic, Carter out there with Isaac. Then it's Porter. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Fultz in at the point guard. Now here's Porter. For 3, Harris. No good that time. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Here's Young. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the work ethic coming into play there. I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Harris with it. He's picked up by Collins. Baseline try. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, we were able to talk with Steve Clifford. Told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And it's the Magic with the ball. Following the 3 by Atlanta.
Well, I love the intensity of Fultz. He brings it all the time, has that dial turned up.
Here's Young. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Fultz. Lays it up off the glass.
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
Young passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Young outside. He feeds it to Capella. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Carter. Passes it to Harris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Harris's confidence and physicality and determination allow him to draw fouls as he gets close to the basket.
And Harris drops them both. The Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Here's Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got 6.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Fultz against Young. Now here's Fultz. He's tightly guarded. Shoots a fader. Another miss by Orlando.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Capella finds Collins. Young with the ball. Isaac picks him up. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. It's Young on the wing. It's up a 3. The shot comes out, so Orlando will take it the other way. Down low. Got a piece of it. Isaac misses.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Kicks it out to Collins. Young looking it over. There's Bogdanovich. Orlando grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D is doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with a great one, and Patrick Ewing, you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separate themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line. They give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Atlanta leading by 4. Over in the corner, Reddish. Here's Herder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job. Take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
You can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Ennis. Doesn't go for it. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Reddish. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. Anthony, the pass to Okeke. And Ennis slams it in.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
It's stolen by Anthony. Pass to Ross. Ennis taking his time here. Deep 2 from Anthony. The Magic getting another chance here. A nice shot by Okeke.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Williams. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You look at Williams, and he's rather slight in build, but he's got sneaky strength and terrific body control.
Hampton's checked in for the Magic. Hunter Williams comes in for Hampton. Tony Snell's checked in for Atlanta. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. They lead by 4. Hawks passing it around. Count that one.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Williams against Carter Williams. Pass to Hampton. Lets it fly. And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Williams is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's O'Connor. Then it's Reddish. And it's Gallinari in at the 4 spot. They get it back. Carter Williams. And it's blocked.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
The Magic trail by 8. Ross with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Scooped up. And the jump by Bamba.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Yep, that one goes.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Hawks making a switch here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for O'Connor. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Now here's Porter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Another miss by Orlando. The pass to Collins. The 10-footer. The putback. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Capella kicks to Collins. Young in the corner. And good that time.
I don't don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminded me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And it's Carter missing.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Snell kicks the 100. And here's Collins from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
An improving three-point shooter, Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Carter. Isaac passes to Hampton. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Carter. To end the run. Yes, that goes in. Carter's got his first bucket in this one.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that, am I correct?
No, that is not true. I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural, others like myself had to evolve into it.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Pass to Porter, front past the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself.
The kick out to Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 14 points for Trae Young.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Anthony against Young. Outside Porter. Over Collins. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Isaac after the made shot from John Collins. And here's Anthony from the arc. And again, it's the magic from deep.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Young is double. He kicks to Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. Another three for Atlanta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Anthony. Here's Isaac. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Persistent space. Love seeing Isaac stay with the play like that, using his height and the high release on those nice finishes.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Williamson for Trae Young. Hawks passing it around. It's good.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here is Ross. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fires the three. He can't get that one. Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. Trae Young. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but you can right back out here for the start of the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 14 points and 1 rebound. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Harris. Wendell Carter is up there with Jonathan Isaac. And there's Fultz, and it's Porter at the 3. Harris can't hit from in close.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, and it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Young against Fultz. He's looking for Isaac and finds him.
Really like the quick decision making of folks. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Young, good. Young's got 4 this quarter.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Fultz against Young. Here's Carter. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 16. Back to Bogdanovich. Launches it. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Atlanta. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Fultz finds Porter. This one for 3. Trae Young grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Back to Collins. Dishes it to Young. From deep 3-point range, but they recover it. Capella the pass to Collins. Isaac against Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Gary Harris.
You know, he's born in Switzerland, guys. Clint Capella's had quite the journey to NBA stardom. I mean, started his pro career in France, and he was a late first-round pick in 2014.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. James Ennis, he'll check in for Isaac. And Hampton subbed in for Gary Harris. And a change for the Hawks. Tony Snell's checked in for Bogdanovich.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Hunter over Ennis, and that one's good. Hunter.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Porter kicks to Hampton. 6 to shoot. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Young drives in. Pass to Capella. Here's Hunter. Porter pulls it in. The Magic trail by 21. Lets it go from 11. Hampton misses.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Young. Good. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Anthony. Sweet little floater. Anthony's got 5.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
And Williams, here we go. Count it. Good.
Boy, right at that defender. Williams plays off contact, manages to keep control. Count it up. Cash money.
And Orlando making a change here. Carter Williams has checked in. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Anthony, the pass to Carter Williams. Ross on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Atlanta's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And Herter gets it to go.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Now here's Carter Williams. Back to Anthony. Latrey. Outside for Carter Williams. Now the pass to Ross. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Ross has got his first 3 points of the game. Williams attacking, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
A nice shot by Okiki.
Really hard to say enough about how good Carter Williams is at spotting the open man. He's got excellent vision and just a nice feel for what they're trying to get done in their offense.
They get it again. Williams. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Ross. Rebounded by the Hawks. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Okongwu. Reddish has got 7.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Here's Ross. Off the left rim and out. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then it's Reddish. And it's Fernando in at the 5, roaming the paint. Orlando with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. Outside Anthony. Over Reddish. Anthony can't hit.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Passes it to Okongwu. Here's Reddish. No good on the triple. The Magic shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Okiki, no good. Atlanta's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the 3-pointer to their advantage. Here's Fernando. Banked in off the glass.
Nice look from Gallinari there. The Italian showing some unselfishness and hitting his teammate in rhythm.
Carter Williams, the pass to Okiki. Back to Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Dunn attacking. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Carter Williams against Dunn. Pass to Brosdakis. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Now Carter Williams pass to Brosdakis.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Good on the shot.
Dunn finishing in style, and the explosion to the hoop, powerful.
Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Now here's Carter Williams. Defense is right there. And here's Ennis. There's the dish to Carter Williams. Here's Hampton. Out of hand on it. Okongwu kicks to Dunn. Fernando, the pass to Snell. But they get it back. Moves back up. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. There's the pass to Bamba. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for the Hawks. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Now here's Carter Williams. Three-pointer on the way. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by Bamba. Here's Hampton. Here's Brosdakis. It's Carter Williams, top of the key. This is it to Brosdakis. And it's good, 2 points.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Dunn shot's good.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
And for the Magic, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. Offense not doing their best work of late. Count that one. Carter Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Good work there as it goes.
And Dunn is spectacular on the drive, seeking contact and getting it. Even more impressive that he makes these shots, too.
Bamba in the high post. Carter Williams against Dunn. It's hauled in by Dunn. Hawks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Trae Young.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Reddish, he's checked in for the Hawks. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Now here's Ennis. Back to Carter Williams. Pass to Bamba. Orlando moving forward. And the dunk by Hampton.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Here are the Magic now. Ennis with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. Bamba wide open, he fires. And the three off target. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Here's Fernando. And he gets the bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin to come into an opponent's building and dominate. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.